Marcus Aurelius, the emperor who fought himself, they called him Imperator. Rome imagined its emperor as unbreakable, carved from marble, immune to doubt. They bowed when he entered a room. Marcus Aurelius was simply a man who could not sleep. But Rome does not ask what you want. Music slightly deepens. Rome asks what you owe. Yet beyond the glow of the torches, Marcus sat alone in a military tent on the empire's northern frontier, wondering if wisdom could survive power. Marcus Aurelius never wanted to rule. He wanted books. He wanted philosophy. He wanted to understand how a man should live. When Emperor Antoninus Pius died, Marcus was wrapped in purple and handed the world. Subtle pause. Beyond his tent, legions waited. They told him to rule well. They did not tell him the cost. Young men who believed their emperor had certainty, that he knew how the war would end. That wisdom arrived with the crown. But wisdom does not come with power. It comes with loss. Marcus buried children. He watched plague empty cities faster than enemy armies. He signed death warrants with the same hand that once copied philosophy as a student. And still, Rome demanded more. Music softens. Each morning, Marcus reminded himself, today you will meet arrogance. You will meet cruelty. You will meet dishonesty and ingratitude. Not because the gods are unjust, but because humans are flawed. And yet, they are still your responsibility. The Senate debated comfort. Generals debated glory. The gods remained silent. And Marcus debated himself. Low drum beat enters slowly. Is it better to be loved, or to be just? If he spared a rebel, Rome called him weak. If he crushed one, Rome called him cruel. But the dead did not argue politics. They only accused. Marcus wrote to himself late at night. Not speeches, not laws, but reminders. Do not act as if you will live forever. Do not waste the time you are given. And yet Rome demanded eternity. Music swells slightly. This was power, not glory, not conquest. Power was choosing restraint when vengeance was easy. It was choosing duty when desire screamed louder. It was lying awake at night, wondering whether mercy was wisdom or weakness. Generals asked permission to burn villages. They said fear would bring peace. Marcus knew better. Peace built on ashes. Still smells of fire. Brief silence. Rome would endure, he believed. Not as a beast that devoured the world, but as a mind that governed it. If Rome lost its virtue, it would lose everything, even if its banners still flew. Marcus envied the farmer, whose labor ended at sunset. He envied the soldier, who obeyed instead of decided. He envied the man, who could afford ignorance. An emperor could not. The words Marcus wrote were never meant for the Senate. They were never meant to impress. They were meant to remind him to stay human. Because the moment a ruler believes he is always right, he becomes more dangerous than a tyrant. Music begins to fade. Morning came. Another day of judgment disguised as routine. Another day where Rome survived. Because someone had to choose. Marcus would rise. He would listen. He would rule. Not because he was certain, but because responsibility does not wait for certainty. Final music swell. History remembers Marcus Aurelius, not as the greatest conqueror, but as the emperor who conquered himself.